It Taxi Vlog 442, I think. It snowed all day on Monday. Actually, it started snowing on Sunday night, and then it snowed all day Monday, and it snowed until about, I guess midnight Monday night, and now it's almost 2 o'clock, and I've got over 300 on in less than 8 hours. In 7.5 hours I've been out here, and I've got more than 300 on. I came out to Langford 4 times now. This is the 4th time out to the Western Communities. And at one point, I drove someone from Oak Bay to Gordon Head. And in Gordon Head, I got sent out to the airport. Now, I called up the guy because it was a web booking, and I wanted to make sure that he was going to be waiting there. And he said, well, you're going to take about 20. There are no cabs out here at the airport, and there's about 25 people, but you're 25 minutes away, so I'm going to cancel you. So he canceled me, but I took a chance and drove out there anyway. And when I got out there, I picked up, and I came back into town with 2 people who were going to 2 separate addresses in town. So it was beautiful. It was a $67 fare after all was said and done. So that was beautiful. And I'm having no difficulties with the snow at all. I mean, I grew up driving on this stuff back east, so it was not too much of a challenge. And so now I'm enjoying looking at it because it's beautiful. We had a similar snowfall once about, I'd say just around 10 years ago. And I've got footage from that one. I've got I had a camera in the car with me, a digital camera at that time to get that snowfall. And now we've got another one. And it looks just great. So yeah, this has been a success already, and I still got 4 hours to go. So I'll let you know how it ends up at the end of the night. Oh, this is what it looks like, and it's still snowing a bit. I'm walking home. I was too busy to do any more video because I was one right after another. There was a period of time where I was able to, between fares, watch a movie. It was a short one, was about an hour and 20 minutes. And it was called Velocity Trap or something like that. It's a science fiction thing from the late 1990s. Anyways, yeah, the rest of the night went really well. I ended up doing about, more than 400 for a Monday. That's fabulous. And except for the time I watched that movie, I was going quite steadily. I took a gamble on one call. Or did I mention that already? You know, even though it's snowing and that, it doesn't feel cold at all out here. Quite pleasant. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Well, it's 5:55 a.m. on Wednesday. That means I've successfully gone through the Tuesday night. And if you see oncoming cars, that's the morning rush starting to come in already at 5:55 a.m. It's Taxi Vlog 442, I believe. And I'm just finishing my night. I'm gonna go fuel it up, and I'm gonna go park it. The night was reasonably successful. I did over 200 probably a little under 250. And everyone was agreeable, everyone was fine. They say it's supposed to snow again today, or during the day when I'm not working. So maybe there will be snow on the ground when I get back to work. We shall see. Well, I can't really complain. That's 2 nights in a row. One really busy one not quite so bad. And I'm getting kind of tired. Gonna do some exercises this morning. Go to the chiropractor's office and work out. And then walk back home, eat something, drink a bit of whiskey, and go to sleep. Yeah, that's the plan. And get back to you tomorrow. It snowed all day, and now it's going to rain all night. It's 8 o'clock, and everybody's moving really slow, and they don't bother to clean the snow off their back windows. And oh, it's raining good. This is going to melt in no time. In the morning, there will be no snow left anywhere. Talk to you sooner. Well, it's a little sloppy out there. It's slushy in many places, and there are other places where there's water standing because the drains on the sides of the roads are blocked with snow, and so things are a little sloppy out here. The night's been going good. I've got almost 350 on, and now it's about 4:45, so I got a little more than an hour to go, and I've had a successful night. Until about 2 o'clock it was go, go, go non-stop, and then after 2 it slowed down a little bit. After 3 it definitely slowed down, but I'm still getting, you know, 1 trip every half hour or so, and it's been okay. It's still going good. There are some side streets where it's kind of slushy and greasy and ugly, but the main roads are like this one. You can get right down to pavement and it's all right. There's some places near the corners where there's some snow in the middle of the road, but and water running everywhere, just water running. So damp, and it's supposed to rain all day. So that should make a lot more of the snow melt. And it's just 1 degree right now. It's been 1 or 2 degrees all night. When I first started in the evening, it was 0 and snowing. And about an hour later, it stopped snowing and it started to rain. I think I mentioned that already. See here, there's slush and crap on the road, especially in the corners like this here. Ah, come on. Yeah, this slush wants to kick you sideways, so it's good if you can try and avoid it. We'll be coming on a street here that was plowed, so that's okay. And look, these guys don't know how to plow snow. What a mess. Look at this. Right in the middle like that. Ugh. Okay. Anyhow, if there's anything really memorable an hour from now, I'll let you know. Other than that, see you tomorrow. Ooh, busy place this morning. Busy place this Friday morning. It's the end of the Thursday night. Well, it's 4:43, so I got just a little more than an hour to go. And it's been a pretty good night. Nothing like the nights, nothing like Monday night where it snowed the whole time, and nothing like Wednesday night where it snowed all day and then rained all night. But still, it's not too shabby. I'm having a good week. Lots of interact. I know I'm in the vicinity above 250, somewhere above 250. I don't know exactly where, but I don't think I'm quite up to 300. Still, you know, that's good. I'm not complaining this week at all. I'm just having a great time. So one more night to go, and I got enough sleep today. I slept about 6 hours, which is great for me. Usually I don't get that much sleep. Usually I sleep about 4, maybe 5, but 6 hours. Wow, that's luxury. I did doze off a couple times while watching YouTube videos this morning. Didn't watch too much in the way of movies, or didn't at all really, because with all the snow I didn't get to see any YouTube on those nights when I was busy, so I had to catch up on YouTube just so that I could get back to watching movies. I started to watch one just before I got this call. It was called The Phantom Planet, another science fiction movie from 1961, and I dozed off while watching that, so I really don't know what's happening in it. Look, this place is busy today. Look at all these cars coming into the airport. Goodness, that's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. I wonder where they're all going, or where they're flying to. It's now 4:15 on Saturday morning, and I just had one of the most bizarre things that's ever happened to me. Just happened to me. I got sent to an apartment building and called the customer. The customer did not answer. I waited 5 minutes, called the customer again. And she said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm right outside." And I gave the address. And she says, "Okay. All right." And then I said, "See you soon." She said, "Bye." Then I'm sitting there waiting and waiting. A couple minutes go by. And she calls me up and says, "Sup? Can you come and get me at the door?" I said, "Okay, all right. Are you at the lower door?" And she said, Yeah, come and get me." So I went down to the other door of the building and went to the door. There was nobody at the door. I walked back up to the door where I was sitting in front of before, and there she is standing there. And she's standing there with the door open, and she's leaning on the door. And I say, "Well, you ready to go?" And she says, "Yeah." I said, "You want me to bring the car back up here?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, I'll bring the car back." She said, "I'll pay for it. I'll pay extra. Don't worry, I'll pay you. I'll pay for this ride." So she got in the car, and I said, "So where do you want to go?" She says, "Well, where's my friend?" I say, "What friend are you talking about?" "Where's my friend who's supposed to meet me here?" And I'm thinking, what? And then this white car pulls up next to us, and it happens to be her friend. And why is this traffic light taking so long? Now this is some kind of horse shit, so I'm just gonna run it. Fucking traffic light should have turned green a long time ago. So, and then she asked me, "Well, what do I owe you?" I said, "I didn't take you anywhere. You don't owe me nothing." And she just got out and got in the other car. You could smell the booze on her breath. She was quite drunk. I'm glad I didn't have to take her anywhere. But the nerve, she calls a cab, and then she calls her friend to come pick her up. Fine. Why call us to begin with? Oh yeah, she's messed up in the head, obviously. Well, tonight has been adventure because it's been a full moon and an eclipse. And when I first came out here, traffic was heavy and thick. There were a lot of cars in the way. And nothing was moving very well, and it was just awkward and gross. But I got lucky and had a few good fares, and then I had one that went out the peninsula, which kind of helped. And then I've generally done well. I've had good fares and so on. And I had $2.50 on by midnight. Since midnight, I got dicked around a few times, had some no loads, and had some wastes of time. And it was trickling in since about midnight, 12:30. So I'm just above 350 now. I wanted to do 400, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's 4:20 in the morning, and now I'm fourth in the zone because of that bitch. Well, whatever happens, there's only like an hour and 40 minutes to go. I hope yours is better than mine.